Hello, fellow YouTubers. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It's another glorious day out here. Now we're looking out at the Pacific Ocean right now. Anyway, today's topic is what do you believe, or who do you believe? Kind of interesting. I've been, in the process of, relocating to my place up here, and so I've had to deal with people face to face and people over the phone, and it's real interesting, what people tell you, and that they actually expect you to believe it. I mean, this one thing was really funny the other day. I needed a phone book, a current phone book, because I haven't been here for a while, and my phone book, I think the latest one I had was 1992 or 93. It was old, out of date. So I had called up to have some phone service done. I wanted to get voicemail on my account because I was using an old-fashioned answering machine, but I preferred voicemail. So I called up and said, let's get voicemail on my account. And, they told me, yeah, okay, well, it's all ready to go now. And, of course, I called back the next day because the voicemail's not working. So it's like, can you believe what people tell you? So I said I needed a phone book. So I called up the phone company to get a phone book. And the lady that answered the phone told me that they don't do phone books. And I said, wait a minute. You're the phone company, right? I got the right number. Are you trying to tell me that you guys don't handle phone books? She said, yeah. I said, you really want me to believe that? And I said, you know what? I'm going to make a YouTube video about that. So I called back the same number, got a different person, and they said they'll be sending me some phone books, because right on the front of the phone book, it had the name of the phone company. So I figured I dialed the right number in the first place. And then, you watch the news on TV, and you read the news in the newspaper, and the government tells you that, unemployment's been such and such, and the jobs added was, this number. And then they come back a few days later and give you the revised numbers, because what they told you wasn't quite right. So why are they telling you that in the first place? Why do they tell you something, say, on a Monday or Tuesday, and then come back a week later and revise it? Why don't they just wait a week and give us the revised number to begin with? I mean, it's just things like that that just really makes you wonder, what people are thinking, and why they're telling you stuff when half the time it's not true. I mean, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell you I don't know. If I think I know the answer, then I'm going to say, well, I think this is the answer, but I'm not sure. If I know the answer, then I'll give you the answer that I'm sure of. Now, if I'm wrong, then the next time, I'll know better. But I don't intentionally or unintentionally give people the wrong information. I don't know, maybe it's because I was a student of logic and I understand the difference between true and false. But you just have to wonder what to believe. I mean, you go to a car parts store and you tell them the make, model, year of your vehicle, and you ask for a certain part, and they give you the part, and then if you didn't bring in the old part and you get home and the part don't fit because they gave you the wrong part, you just have to wonder what to believe, what to trust. So I guess the point to all this is that you have to check, double check, triple check. Don't just believe what you hear. You got to check it out for yourself. I guess that's part of taking responsibility, maybe part of being self-sufficient, being a prepper. Determining what to believe, who to believe, and when to believe. It's a nice day, though. But when you're out here and you're getting the negative ions from the ocean, maybe that helps, at least maybe it helps me think clearly. and you watch the waves, and just watching the waves to me it's relaxing. I can figure things out. Maybe it's the solitude, being able to hear my own brain think, you know? Maybe I'll pan a little, give you another little view, view of the coastal line here. Make a little adjustment. Yeah, it's kind of like the other video. Out there, that's that bar. You're looking at the jetty where the river meets the ocean. And that's looking north, but since you know it's the Pacific, I think that's pretty obvious. Because if it was the Atlantic, you'd be looking south. But, you know, thing about beliefs, this is, you know, just basically, you know, just getting through life day to day. Not things like believing in God or higher powers. That's a whole different topic that usually I don't dwell upon. But when you're watching the news today and or tomorrow, and you're out in public and you're listening to people talk, or you're dealing business, you just have to pay attention and listen. See what you believe. And see how much, you know, misinformation's being communicated out there. Well, I think I'll sign off here. Let you guys enjoy the view a little bit longer.